I'm Billy the Biker, and I'm chatting with Staxx, whether you like it or not.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Billy the Biker.
Anything works. That was proof. But I shot
That is
Vicks and
pretty.
Halers.
That's pretty.
Inventive.
Going to extreme measures.
Well, when you're shaking like that and you need a fix, man. One night we had we were doing in the East Bronx again, sometimes the South Bronx. We were shooting, and I'm leaving a few bags, and the car I had was my first wife's car, 64 and a half Mustang, which is worth a fortune right now. The drive shaft fell out. Didn't know what it was because I was still stoned, and it was on Boston Post Road in the Bronx. We're walking through the Bronx at 4 o'clock in the morning, only two white boys in sight. And I'm looking up, and people throwing bottles at us from the projects and shit. They buy beer bottles and soda bottles crashing all over the floor. Finally got to the White Castle in the Bronx, right by a junkyard. Everybody knows where that is. Hunts Point Avenue, White Castle. It was there forever. So it's already closed. Across the street is a gas station. I'm looking around for keys in the car. I go, come here. I found the car. I said, this is perfect. The keys are in it. I started the car. I'm getting the car. We drove all the way back to Long Island with the car. I said, shit, man. I got back and there's no license plates on the car. But no, I didn't see one cop. So I jumped in my car. It was a 63 Chevy. Went back with the station wagon I stole in my car. Went all the way back to 12th Street in Alphabet City. And I said I got one of the junkies on the street. I said, give me how much for the car? Give me $25. Give me 12 $25 bags. It was a bundle at the time. I got all that. Gave him the car. Before I left the area that he was stripping the car, two guys had the windshield already out of the car with piano wire. One guy inside, one guy outside. They should have had a strip joint there. Regular tear down joint, whatever the fuck it's called. Auto body shop. They were amazing how talented these guys were.
Yeah, chop shop. Chop shop.
Exactly. Never a dull moment, man. We saw an arm sticking out of the sheetrock between the buildings. Some of the buildings are like really tight where you could just barely squeeze through. And I seen a hand and part of a wrist sticking out of a sheetrock. But we're sick. We needed a fix. So go in and buy the cops are outside. So we had to go around the other way, which is why we saw the hand sneaking the back way. They would have guys with their pants down in the street searching them. So when we leave, walk past the hand again. The next day on the news, we're trying to find out where my friend's brother was, the guy I was with. On the news, that was the hand of his brother. They found him and turned out to be his brother. So didn't even know. We walked right past him, didn't even know it was him.
What do you go
All kind
in
of
there
crazy shit like that.
over?
Yeah. They threw him in the yard. And they go, throw him in the yard and cover him up with sheetrock.
Was there a lot of back then?
Oh God, yeah. The drugs were good. It was like China rock and Mexican rock and pink. Well, a lot of times the speedball is mixed, right?
Yeah.
So one night I tried something different because I had a fetish. I said my left arm. I said a couple of friends of me. I said, do the my left arm. The other guy took it and did my right arm. Just wanted to see which would hit first because it's not the same. So eventually the hit first. I get up, I run into the bathroom. I threw a ball over the guy's toilet bowl, all over the wall. I had to clean that all up. I come back out. I said, whatever mess is there, I cleaned up. If you see anything, let me know. I'll get it. So we did that. We finally left a couple of minutes later because when you go to a shooting gallery, you can't just leave. You're sick and you want to make sure you're. So if you do get busted, at least you got a buzz before you left. That was the insurance. Just like robbing gas stations, what I'll tell you about in a minute. We on our way home, the started running off. And they started kicking in. And right about passing the area on the parkway where Shea Stadium is, there used to be no guardrails, just a lot of dirt and mud, and it's pouring rain out. So like I said, I always carry a set of works and a cooker, a little bottle cap. So I did a 360 spin out on the dirt and mud. Shea Stadium is right in front of me. So it's pouring rain. I turned the lights off, opened the window, stuck my cooker out the window, got some rain, put some in a bag and got home. So I did it. It worked out pretty good like that. Everything's for a reason.
Tell me
When I
about the
used to,
gas stations.
that was a lot of fun. I did it for about 6 months. I had long hair, believe it or not, down the middle of my back, long blonde hair. I dyed like not red, but like like a maroon, like a redhead, or black or brown, or blonde, real blonde, and then go to the gas station. They never had money locked up like that time. They had it right in a box on a station's desk, and some kid working at night. So I used to gas up the car. Like I said, cover yourself before you leave. So I gassed the car up fully. I went inside. I borrowed a gun from a friend of mine. It had no firing pin. It was a German Luger. So I go on. Do me a favor. Give me the money. I want your boss's money, not yours. If you say anything, I'm going to shoot you. I want to kill you, but I will shoot you. So I duct taped him, his feet and his hands, laid him on the floor, put it across his mouth, and then duct taped his hands together on the back. I said, "You're going to get out eventually." I said, "But where's the money?" And he told me where the money was. I did that for 6 months. I got away with everyone. I never got busted once. So that money got me a lot of drugs when I didn't have enough to sell. I ended up shooting all of it a lot of times. So 6 months was a pretty good spree.
Yeah, it is. Tell me about
That's
this
a
picture.
that's a whole of the crew, man. Shorty and me in the back, a bunch of my friends in the front that I think all of them are still alive. I haven't seen a lot of them in a long time. The guy on the left, on the extreme left, the big tall guy is Bob Van Winkle. Guy's amazing. He goes all over the world. His job is to move statues and sculptures, priceless ones, all over the world. They sent him to Italy one day, and he was in a museum. They had to move this priceless carving or statue, and they didn't want to take a chance and break it. A lot of times they'll go, through the roof and take a crane, like a cherry picker, and move it. He was so much smart, and it was so simple, but he thought about it. He says, do this. He raised it up a little tiny bit with a forklift, so it didn't break anything, and slipped bags of ice cubes under all four sides, push it where it belongs, and let it melt. He got $53,000 for that job. He's got more money than he could ever count. But shit like that, this is what he did for a living. He went to different countries all over the world and did shit like that people couldn't figure out. So instead of telling him how to do that, he made a fortune. He's still doing
Yeah.
it today. He does welding for Donna Karen, that clothing chick, I think.
Yeah.
He did a big giant gold horse for her, a big not a sculpture, but a welding. I got his first thing he ever did is in my front yard climbing a tree. It's a giant spider. It's about 7 feet long, climbing my tree. It's got a foam body and big black wrought iron legs. But he made some crazy shit. The first one he ever did, he made for me. He made it, but I got it now. So
So
he stole the
so he's into welding, basically, right?
big time, man. He's got his sculptures all over the place. When I get a chance, I'll take a picture of the place he works at. He's dead too now. He used to come to the radio studio and go live on the radio. Lou Albano, Captain Lou Albano.
Is that you on the right?
Yeah, I had hair once before.
Yeah. You look a little rough in this picture.
Yeah, well, I was, I probably think I was drunk or stoned. And that was my sad shirt. That's my Halloween costume. I said, I'm in the health department. She said, can you read it?
No. Oh, it's a spray bottle, right?
It says AIDS. And then the cloud says, kills fixed. I said, I'm with the health department. That's why I bought the shirt. It was Halloween that day. So after that was a big Halloween party. That's when I was president of the Restless Few. And that was my vice president. He died too. He died a while back. He had Agent Orange. He was a mess. He had quite a few things going on. He died
Did you
early. He had
enjoy did you enjoy being the
yeah,
president of a motorcycle club that you
yeah, I
created?
did. It was nice. I was the big cheese, and when I said something, it went. So how can you not like that? I trusted everybody I was with. I trusted everybody except that guy that died. Everybody I trusted, we had each other's back all the time. And being the man in charge, hell yeah, it was a great feeling, man.
What about accidents and riding in a pack? What was that like?
The guy you just saw, Bear, he's crossing the street one night with a bike that I sold him for $3,000. Old chopper. Should have gave you that picture. Everybody's looking. The bars out, and people are outside. HA's outside. Everybody's outside. He tries to cross the street with his bike, with his patch on, and falls down in the middle of the street. I'm like, what the fuck? I felt like such an asshole. So I went out and picked up the bike, put him in the bar. Said, "Don't ride until everybody leaves this fucking bar. You make a fool out of all of us." So a couple of months after that, I said, "I'm taking the bike back. You owe me $3,000 for coke." So I took the bike back, and he remained in the club, but no more vice president. Ended up just selling it to a friend. But there was maybe a couple of small accidents, nothing serious, because everybody seemed to know what they were doing. And I said, when you're riding, going someplace to ride, don't get too drunk, don't do too much fucking drugs. As long as you know what you're doing, I don't want to kill each other. So nothing really crazy and serious. Me. But the best part was when we do get to the bar, I'd have the drugs in my back left pocket and the money in my right back pocket, and two prospects watching. Anybody that wanted something that I knew, they would go help themselves, and then they put the money in one pocket, take the drugs out of the other pocket. Always a half gram. I did that for, I don't know, maybe 4 years. Never got popped, and there was always somebody watching. So that was a good setup for a while. Once you hand somebody something out of your hand, that's how you get busted. So I just didn't do it anymore.
How many prospects did you have at one time?
It was always two or three at a time, not too many, because then you can't really concentrate on doing, having them do the right thing, or just getting the proper people into the club that you can trust. We had one black guy in the club. Not that I'm prejudiced, and I'm not, but his name was Pete. He named himself Shadow, so it's perfect. He ended up dying a junkie in Central Park. He traded his fucking Harley for a couple of bags of heroin. He died right there on the park bench. So some people just don't learn.
I mean,
That,
look
you
at
know,
you like that, man.
yeah, I mean, see, how do you sell a bike for a couple of bags of fucking heroin? Yeah, I think it was like a couple of two or three, they're like $25 bags. A nice
Wow.
big fucking Harleys. So that's how sometimes it works that way, man. But now me and Big Mike are running a nonprofit. I help with the combat customs in the building. So now everything's running smooth. We're helping a lot of people and doing good. And I'm really enjoying what we do. Mike's usually running everything over there because it's the other side of the river. I'm over here still cutting my ass off all the time. I got 10 doctors. I got more doctors than friends. So things slowed up for me a lot. I really
So,
do.
what do you have planned for the future?
Not dying, hopefully. See what
I
happens. I'm
mean,
still dealing with cancer.
everybody has to die, right? Everybody got to take
Well,
a
yeah,
number and step up
well,
to
I'm
the
still,
plate eventually.
I'm dealing with cancer again right now. So it's still with that. I got radiation probably coming up again. So I'll probably be down to like maybe 35 pounds when I'm done. Who knows?
What
Look,
made you want
only
to
a
get the
couple of
tattoo
digits.
on your head?
What made me do that?
Yeah.
Well, I had long blonde hair, but down the shoulders, but it was so thin. When I was still cleaning a parking lot one day, I got sunburned. I said, "That's it. I'm not a guy that's going to do a comb over. There's no way it's going to happen." So I said, I went to my friend, there's a barber in town. I said, "Do me a favor, Eric, shave it off. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow." So he shaved the whole thing off. I got a tattoo the next day because I always wanted a tattoo on my head, something I wasn't sure what. So my friend, I said, "Just go berserk. I don't care what you do. Just cover the top." This was on the back of the head. You probably can't. And I couldn't even tell you how to show it to you. Let me give it a try. No, I can't do it. I got a tear out. I got a tumor on the back of my head. It's attached to my brainstem. I'll send you the picture when I get a chance. It's an eyeball and with big claws tearing out of my head. And the reason that is because I used to be a businessman. I'm a businessman now, but I used to be a fucking nut job beating the shit out of people. So that's the monster that wants to come out and play. But I don't do that no more. That's the story behind that. I had a picture. I'd send it to you, but I don't. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I got a picture right here, man. There it is. How's that? Like that?
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah.
Can you see
That's
it though? Is
cool.
it bad?
Yeah, yeah. I can see it.
Well, that's the story behind that.
That's pretty cool.
Every tattoo's supposed to have a story.
Are you getting more tattoos on your head?
I'm on blood thinners for 19 years now. If I get a tattoo now, I'm just gonna bleed for an hour. So it ain't worth.
Yeah.
I'm done. I got about 20 something tattoos. My wife got 19. She got a whole back done. Help. She's a gorgeous Asian chick. She's got a back done. It's a dragon. Zigzags in and out of the skin like a 3D. She
Yeah,
designed the whole thing. Came out
that's
fucking
cool.
killer, man. But I'm done with that, too. There's no more for me.
I'll leave a link in the description of this video for your book.
Thanks. I
And
appreciate that, man.
I'll definitely bring you on for a part 2. We'll chop it
Oh,
up,
cool, man.
see how you're doing. I'll leave your contact information for if anyone
Mhm.
wants to get involved with the military thing and the veterans things that you got going on. I'll put your
Please
contact
do.
information in the description of this video. You want to show them your book before we go?
Yeah. I can even show you the card I have. The what do you call it card, man? Let me see if I get the
Cheatin
glare
the
off it. How's that?
Reaper.
That come out?
Yeah, Cheatin the Reaper. It's pretty dope.
Well, you know what? I have you said you're gonna do another comeback. I got one of my combat custom cards, Y6, but I'll send it next time. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, just send it to
How's
me and
that?
let me know. Definitely.
I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I'm glad I did this with you.
Go check out his book, and I'll bring him back on for part 2, and we'll get updated. He'll tell us some more stories. I appreciate you. I wish you nothing but success in the future. Keep fighting, man.
Thanks, brother. Have a great day, man.
If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too bad. Start your own podcast. Peace.